So here we've got a stand with guns here.
All called working at heights.
Oh mate, could I get a quick rundown? I'm making a video today while I'm here, just for people. Got a little bit of an audience, so I'm just wondering if you could give me a little bit. I know. I'm just wondering if you can give me a little rundown on the weapons here. I imagine these are ones that you use within the armed forces.
So on there is our sidearm, which is a H&K SFP9. That's a 9mm pistol.
Right. Okay.
These ones here, these two are Sig Sauer 516 carbines, and they fire 5.56 ammunition. They'll be the primary weapon for any firearms deployment we have. Then you got the Sig Sauer 417, which is the rifle, which gives you enhanced optics, enhanced range, and that fires a 7.62 round, which gives you better stopping power if you're having to fire through glass or anything like that.
Right. Okay.
And then this one is a H&K attenuated energy projectile, basically a baton gun. So in there you load up a baton round, which is fired off by a normal 9mm round.
Right. Okay.
And that'll, once the ignition of the 9mm round going off, will send the baton round out. So that's basically a less lethal option to prevent us having to use one of these on somebody that's posing a threat. Would
something of these been used in, say, the riots recently?
So,
did everyone catch that bombshell? These baton rounds, essentially rubber bullets, have never been used on mainland Britain, only in Northern Ireland during the Troubles. That's huge. We're talking about weapons that are authorized, but so serious that command has never given the green light to use them in England, Scotland, or Wales, but they're ready if needed. Also, notice how he said, fortunately, not when asked if he's fired them. That tells you everything about how these officers view having to use deadly force. The weight of that.
Whilst these are able to be used in public order situations, they've never been used on the mainland.
They haven't?
No, they have been used in Northern Ireland during the Troubles there.
Yeah.
But they've never been actually authorised or used. They are authorised, but it's never, the sort of command has never been given.
Right.
Whoa, hold up. Did you catch that arsenal breakdown? We're talking serious firepower here. From 9mm sidearms to 7.62 rifles that can punch through glass. But here's what's fascinating, that baton gun he mentioned. It's literally designed the nice option to avoid using lethal force. Think about that for a second. When rubber bullets are considered the gentle approach, you know we're dealing with some serious situations. And that question about the riots, that's about to get very interesting.
Okay.
For them to be deployed on the mainland, but the option is there if need be. But invariably what we'll use them for is just as a less lethal option for any firearms deployments we go, just to prevent us having to use any of the conventional weapons that we've got. And then obviously we've got the taser, X2, which we use as well, which again is a less lethal option, but that will give us a bit of a better distance and taser, so we'll look to use that up to about 20 metres.
Right. In your service, have you had to use any of these? As in, let one off?
Fortunately not, no. Taser I've used, but conventional and baton gun now.
Fantastic. And if you don't mind me asking, what is the kind of training?
16 weeks of intensive training, then continuous retraining every 10 weeks for life. That's more training than most people get for their entire careers. And here's the kicker. Even if you're ex-military, you still have to do the full police training first, then wait 2 to 3 years, then do the 16-week firearms course. No shortcuts when you're dealing with life and death decisions. But wait, did he just offer to let a member of the public handle a police firearm? This is either incredible transparency
process for somebody that would be joining the firearms department, like it, i.e., like what, how many weeks training, etc. is
so
that?
Obviously, you've got to be in the police initially, go through the selection process, meet vetting criteria, medical requirements and stuff like that. And then following that, at the moment, it's a 16-week training course, which this just covers off everything that we do, from shooting the carbine, shooting the pistol, shooting the AEP, to all the tactics we use, whether that's building tactics, vehicle tactics, tactics for persons on foot and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Then once you pass that, then it's continuation training. So every year we'll have a certain amount of contact hours that we have to fulfil.
Yep.
So every 10 weeks we'll have at least 1 week worth of training, which will cover off whichever bit of area we need to cover for that training package. So it's 16 weeks initially, and then continual training.
But you would have to start as something like a PC first in the police,
yeah, you've got,
and
yeah,
progress
so
up.
It stands at the moment. You've got to be obviously in the police as a PC,
yeah,
and you have to be out your probationary period, which depending on your route entry into the police.
Hold up. Did someone just shout, "Don't show him how to use guns, for Christ's sake"? That's the reality check right there. While this officer is being incredibly open and educational, someone in the background is having a mild panic attack about firearms, safety, and honestly, they're not wrong. This is unprecedented access to police weaponry. The trust level here is extraordinary, but you can hear the tension. This is walking a very fine line between education and, well, let's...
Nowadays can either be 2 or 3 years, depending whether it's a DP.
Would that be different if, say, for instance, you come from a military background? No, you would still have to do the same way through.
There's no direct entry from the military.
Right, okay. Would it be possible to have a quick feel of this in the way? Can you hold this for us? Okay, is it possible? Oh, put this down.
They're not loaded. They've been proved clear to myself and my colleague, and there's no magazine loaded into it. Of course.
There, can you get around that side, please?
So if you want to adjust the stock, press it in, move it backwards and forwards. Whilst there's nothing in there at the moment, the safety will activate if you want to turn it on and off. And because this is loaded, it will give you 1 click if you want to pull the trigger. But all I'd ask is, don't point it in any, make sure you're pointing it in the safe direction, just so it's not 50 miles an hour. But yeah, like I say, the sight is on as well, so you have a look through the sight.
You mean to say that you wouldn't trust members of the public with loaded ones? That ain't fair, is it?
If you knew me, you wouldn't be giving it me, would it? I wouldn't be giving it. Say that's okay to pull?
Yeah, if you pull the trigger, it will give you 1 click, yeah. Yeah, just take the safety off. There you go. That's just side, but it's
quite some weight to that.
Yeah, and then the 417 we carry, that's even heavier.
Thank you. Well, this one's got a little bit more weight, hasn't it? Does this one extend?
It does, mate, yeah, there's a little button in the back.
Don't show him how to use guns, for Christ's sake.
And then if you see this here, that's it. Change that.
Someone's just dropped some off, I don't know who. Yeah, we've got something. Okay, bro, thank you.
That's the safe, yeah, so that's fine. That's fine, mate. Yeah. So not it doesn't change much.
What's this here? Laser torch? So if you were carrying this, you wouldn't necessarily be carrying any of the others?
So coming up in the
No,
next
if you're pointing somebody with that, it's unlikely they'd be carrying
This is
that.
very interesting actually for the whole family. If you
22 years in the police, 5 years armed response. This guy has seen things. But did you catch that casual mention of XL bully jobs? We're talking about dangerous dog situations that are so common, they now carry specialized equipment for it. From riot shields that probably stop shotgun rounds, love his honesty, I wouldn't like to find out. 2 door-breaching big red keys. This is like looking inside a real-life action movie toolkit. But the XL bully situation really shows how police work has evolved with current.
So, take like your airports and things. What would they most likely to have this one here?
Obviously, there's different weapons that are used across the country. It will be something very similar to the 516.
Right, okay. These two look very similar.
They are the same gun.
Oh, they are the same gun.
Yeah.
At a rescue site using this machine gun.
So that's ballistic helmets. These are we call them portable Kent shields, so they'll protect from anything up to sort of 9mm and shotgun shells.
This will stop a shotgun.
Yeah, well, it will. You won't. I wouldn't like to find out, but yeah. And then anything up from that, so anybody that's firing anything like that, which is a 5.56 round or that which is a 7.62 round, then we'd be looking at using that's one plate for shield. So that's the solid ceramic plate.
Somebody hanging from a harness at the moment, just over the top of the. Yeah, give us a wave. There you go. Hanging over the top of the noodle
support
bar.
on the side, so
Again,
so we'd sort of
very
like
dangerous, but it's all under supervision as well. Take the children along, enjoy that. That's called.
And this is made out of
That's a
ceramic plate, that is.
ceramic plate.
Of course, at the show, we're going to enjoy that.
Tell you what, you'd want to be quite fit to carry this, I'm telling you, all day. If you were carrying this
Straps
for-
underneath, is that our
Yeah, so
shower?
it's got a strap on there, so if you're deploying away from the car, then obviously you can sling it over your back.
It's all these bits now.
Definitely got some weight to it. How long have you been in the armed forces, if you don't mind me asking?
I've been on here, I've been in the police for 22 and on here for 5.
Yeah. Brilliant.
So if you flip the safety of
We've got some other kit down there, so we've got the enhanced first aid bag. Sort of very similar to what paramedics carry. So we're able to give a bit more enhanced first aid. And then we've got some method of entry stuff.
Method of entry.
Big red key, Bosch.
This will be the one that you're kind of going to go through a door with, right?
Yeah.
And then these, maybe again a door if you've got to kind of
so
wedge it open.
That helps you to sort of prise outward opening doors open.
As you can see, a bit heavy.
And then we're even equipped with dog poles now for all the XL bully jobs that we get.
Ah, right, okay.
We can.
And this extends, I imagine, telescopic?
This one doesn't.
No? So you've got to get quite
you
close to the dog, I guess.
Our dog handlers do have longer ones than what this is, but we're sort of limited as to what size with all the other kit that we carry in the car.
Right, okay.
Would you say the example
As you can see.
everything, or would you say it's more of a people having them and not knowing what to do with them? You know what I mean?
I don't know, to be fair. They're obviously big, powerful dogs.
Because any animal can be a danger. It's an animal.
Exactly, yeah. That's why we've got the Dangerous Dogs Act. And that's why obviously people are able to keep the XL bullies as long as they're registered and fulfill the requirements and stuff. So I don't know, I'm not an expert on dogs, but they are very strong, powerful dogs obviously, and you've got to be able to control them, haven't you?
Like I always
good for
say,
it, man.
when people have a puppy and it's bolting a slipper and them sitting there laughing at it, it's cute then, it's less cute when it's an adult dog and it's your fetty.
I've got a Springer Spaniel that's about this big, which is strong as an ox, and she can pull the wife.
So what are these, buddy?
There you go.
What are these?
I've no idea, someone sponsored one like this. The freebies if you want one.
I may take some for the kids, if that's alright.
Crack on. I'll find out what one is.
I can use my drone, but use a landing pad. There we are. There we are, and I'm going to take one of those each for the kids. Thank you. Well, thank you for giving us your time. Do you mind identifying or telling us your name?
Callahan.
Sergeant.
Sergeant Callahan, yeah.
Thank you ever so much for your time. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. So that was the armed forces, well, not the armed forces, but the armed police stall. So I'm going to leave that one there, and I'm going to do these in little videos. I think, like little small videos. This one anyway, because I think that's kind of interesting. He gives us a little rundown on the guns, and I'll see you on the next video at the next stall, where hopefully there's some more interesting stuff to bring to you. Thanks for watching. Give it a thumbs up and do leave your comments in the comment section. Peace out.